Well, what do we have here? Well, guys, this might look like I've done a lot of work for nothing, but as you can see, all on top it's like scaly and rusty, so I'm just going to clean the whole K-frame up, and all underneath as well. There's even a chance that I might go and get, I'll drop my phone. There is a chance that I might go and get powder coated as well, which will look very good in the engine bay and like actually give it some strength. Well, not strength, paint strength rather than just painting it. If it costs too much, I'll just paint it anyway. Why I did it is I'll look underneath. There's a bit of scaling under here. Also, I've got to replace all the bushings anyway, so that gives me a chance to clean up a lot of this, and it makes it easier getting in and out of here while it's up on the ramps. I've still got to get that ball joint out. Like this other side is sitting there, like there's a lot that needs to be cleaned up. There's a lot of parts that I need to get, but yeah, I don't know if you can, how well you can tell on camera. But I think the chassis looks pretty clean. Like that still needs another to go over it properly, like further down, but up here I just had a little glimpse of it, so I thought I may as well drop the K-frame and do it that way. Yeah, but I think the rest of it's fairly clean. Like up there, I'm still gonna get in and get a couple of spots. But for now, that should be what I'll do, and just like clean up the rust. Well, it's only surface rust anyway, so it's just more so peeling and not letting it get any deeper. I did a bit more on the boot, which I might be able to show you guys a little bit of that. Sort of just like wire wheeled it back, made that a bit better. Got them back yesterday. I cleaned up the taillight. It's got a bit of dust and that on it, but then somebody had actually used like window tint on them. So yeah, I do realise they're not. I think they're VB, or either from VB to VC or VH. I forget which order it goes in. Taillights. So if anybody wants them or is looking for a pair, these seem to be in pretty good condition. We'll swap for VK Calais taillights. Yeah. Alright, I'll join you guys when subframes or K-frame's a bit cleaner. Well, that's before for the top half. This is what we've got so far. So I haven't really touched the edges, but just sort of making sure that none of it's gone through, which there's only a couple little spots, but it's not really, it's just more so like just scaling on top. Yeah, it looks fairly just surface, so just an old car thing, really. You got to remember these cars are, well, this is an 84 and 85, so that's like 16 years older than me, so they're 30 something years old now, so they are getting on a bit, but I'm hopefully doing this to preserve it, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so go on that, and hopefully no surprises. I'll let you know when I make more progress. Forgot to show you guys the underside. So this is probably the worst of the sides. I started cleaning it up, as you can tell. Still just a bit, come on focus phone, there's just a bit of pitting, so none of it's structural. So I will do the other LCA as well. I'm going to do them after the main K-frame's done, so probably not today. I'm debating whether or not to get them powder coated, but yeah, that's the K-frame so far. This might be boring to use, but some of you might actually enjoy it, so I'll keep going. Well, it looks like I should have checked first with the powder coaters, because looks like they got a sandblast at first anyway, which I should have really known. You live and you learn. I've never really sent something to a powder coater, then it's still up in arms anyway, whether I do it or not. So yeah, well, that will be the end of this video. I think it's a decent-ish time. Hang on. Yeah, it's about 6 minutes long, which is pretty good for me. Blabbered on about what I've been doing. Show you the boot lid again. Finally, got the old lockout. Just realised it was a little circlip on the back. So hopefully I can come up with a couple of other videos for you guys, because I'm really up in arms about what to record. I'm only doing this by myself. It's quite hard to like actually show you guys what I'm doing. At least at the moment, when this channel gets bigger, I can go out and get a GoPro and actually start doing it that way again. So yeah, I did test fit the headlights yesterday, but I need to get the speed nuts, I think they're called, for the top, and then we'll start putting all them in, and the motor should be coming down in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Well, I'll be going up to get it in the next couple of weeks. Alright, so please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it around for all your mates. It helps me out heaps. The last couple of videos have been doing well. I don't know if that's because of the VK owners getting on board and actually watching. Like, I know it might be annoying, sorry. Shout out to you guys though. Thanks for the compliments on the paint and the tips on when I did the engine bay. Yeah, talk to you next time.